1997, 96. This goes out to you and Robert Goldman,
All
right?
right, all right.
Robert Goldman's a huge Tupac fan, and you are too.
I don't know about huge, but I definitely like him. He's one of the better rappers.
Robert Goldman's huge. Here's the game. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Lord knows. No, no, no. I need the game's been good to me with the lyrics. Heavy in the game. Here we go. It's got a like a Jamaican vibe, and Robert loves Jamaica. Whenever he's stressed out, he goes to Jamaica with his wife, and just chills for like a few days and comes back.
The
He's
beaches
done
are.
it. Since I've known him, only a year and a half. He's done it 3 times.
I've never been to Jamaica, but I watched a few videos, and the beaches in Jamaica are beautiful. I don't know how it's not more popular. They look
I haven't
nicer.
been either.
They look nicer than Hawaiian beaches to me. In
Hawaii is
Jamaica.
really nice, but it's getting overpopulated on Maui at least.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is like one of my favorite songs of Tupac. I like his flow, and then the other guy who's on it is cool too, and the Jamaican vibe. But it reminded me of like me, you, and Robert had a Zoom call. And Robert's been very helpful with us on our Sierra project, and um, I sent him this picture because I was driving right after a Zoom call, so I heard this song.
Speaking of which, before you get into this song, 'cause it just
Yeah,
reminded me, and I completely had forgotten. What day? So there's only Thursday and Friday left. Are we going to go over that budget
tomorrow.
tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah,
Just making sure.
yeah, man. Here we go.
Life and something for ramp with coming hard in the game. The game and something for ramp with.
The thing with Jamaican, you don't know what the fuck they're saying, but it sounds sick, and it is English. It is English too.
Me's a player, you know. I don't play no game. Me just make money, dollars.
I got that part. Just make money, make dollars.
So, what was the name that we had for you for a while? The immigrant translator. What the hell was
The
it?
immigrant whisperer.
Yeah, the immigrant whisperer. So you can't make out what they're saying.
I glitch on Jamaicans.
You
Like
gotta
something,
glitch.
yeah, I glitch.
With coming hard in the game. The game and something for ramp with. Me's a player, you know. I don't play no game. Me just make money, dollars. Every time. See it?
I see it. I see it.
Yep.
Now, can I explain how this game laced? Plus, with this fame, I got enemies do anything to break me. My attitude changed, got to the point where I was driven. 24/7 money's my mission, just a nigga trying to make a living. These buster chicks don't want no mail. They spending their riches on scandalous speeches, plus they petrified of debt. It's hell, plus all the dealers want a meal ticket. Jealous ass bitches, player hating, but we still kick it. Always keep my eyes on the prize, watch the police. So much murder, neighborhoods getting no sleep. But still, I get my money on major, continuously. Communicating through my page. Niggas know me. Don't have no homies cause they jealous. I hustle solo. Cause when I'm broke, I got no time for the fellas. Listen, ain't nothing poppin' by no broke.
Don't have no homies because they jealous. I hustle solo because when I'm broke, I got no time for the fellas. Wow. That's bars.
So I interpret that to mean he's a hard worker.
Yeah, definitely. Good translation, actually. Perfect. Like spot on.
You know?
Nigga ain't no joke. Fuck what they say and get your dope, nigga. Happy in the game.
What the fuck, my them come try to take mine. Oh, me serious.
And this, the reason I sent this to you and Robert, and really, it shouldn't have been you. It should have been Dr. Fox. But yeah, I don't think he even knows who Tupac is. But he complains on LinkedIn like so much, and he's accused of complaining. So when I heard this, I sent it to you and Robert. I said, I don't care what the game. I don't care what it did to them. The game's been good to me. So, like,
I remember
basically,
that text.
complain all you want. It's worked out well for us.
Yep.
Get your dope, nigga. Happy in the game.
Hang on. Time out. So
It's a vibe, man.
So he'll never see this. So I thought I thought it was just me. So Daniel Fox does complain a lot.
No, he is self-admitted. He self-admits to this. Like but he does it for a reason. He has like a deeply rooted personal reason, which I respect. And I get accused of this too, and so does Brad. We're on LinkedIn all the time. The reason we're accused of this is because we're content creators. So when you post something that's slightly more negative, it does a lot better. So the algorithm incentivizes you to kind of do that. So that's why it seems like, at least me and Brad, I think Dr. Fox does it like genuinely.
So,
But me and Brad do it like it's kind of like a game. Like, I know we bitch a lot, but it's what works.
so human beings love tragedy.
Yeah, like rubbernecking.
Yeah. All right.
I've been on LinkedIn long enough that I've played with all this stuff. Like the complaints do better, but this is a vibe. When I heard it, I'm like, look, I complain a lot about clinical research, but I love it at the end of the day. Like, game's been good to me. And Tupac said the same thing.
I know broke nigga ain't no joke. But what they saying, get your dope nigga happy in the game.
Oh, the phone, because them a come try to take mine. Oh, me serious enough. I don't blood clap here in the game. Oh, the phone, because you take this thing, but you take this thing for sure. Oh, that's right. It's been good to me.
Well, let me shoot some of this old heavy type of shit. Certain niggas wanna stick to the game, use a trick to the game. Waiting upon your turn, son, what will you learn? Ain't no terms given, niggas be twisting and taking shit, putting they sack down, then putting they Mac down. Me, myself, I hustle with finesse, yes, I'm an Oakland baller. Rule number one, check game. If I show you gon' respect game, be your own nigga, meaning buy your own dope, cause that front shit is punk shit, something I never funked.
That's drug dealer talk right there. Buy your own dope. That front shit, you can't front your money for it. Like, not on credit. You buy your own. These guys knew if they were like in the corporate world, but we just reacted to BlackRock. They're doing the same thing.
Yep.
They're the ones fronting the company's money.
So BlackRock, if you're listening, Dan just
We're
compared
done.
you.
We're done.
Dan just compared you to drug dealers. Just FYI.
They'll buy my whole neighborhood and force me to sell.
Own nigga, meaning buy your own dope, cause that front shit is punk shit, something I never funked with. Be true to this game, and this game will be true to you, that's real shit. Disrespect, see what this will do to you, that jacking and robbing, despising your homie ain't healthy. Niggas be ending up dead for to get wealthy, but not me though, I'm sowing something major, so what I reap is false. That's why my public status is false. Went from a young nigga living residential to a young nigga working presidential.
Always look good, you vex you, him look good every time. Oh, push up, step up. I know some of the blood clot in a fucking gears. Oh, but take me one. I don't care.
I don't really know what she's saying, but like, I would not mess with this lady, especially when she's on her period. Oh, fuck that. Can you imagine that? Whoa.
You never know. Oh, but I forget you one.
Every time. I would want this lady on my team.
I'm just a young black male. Cursed since my birth, had to turn to crack sales. If worse come to worse, headed for the back jails, or maybe it's hurts. My only way to stack mail is out here doing dirt. My decisions do or die. Been hustling since junior high. No time for asking why. Getting high, getting mine. Put away my 9, cause these times come for 4, 5 sales. Cause life is hell and everybody dies. What about these niggas I despise? Them loud talking cowards shooting guns in the crowd, jeopardizing lives. Shooting right between them niggas' eyes. It's time to realize, follow the rules or follow them fools that die. Everybody's trying to make the news. Niggas confused, been trying to be an OG and pay your dues. If you choose to apply yourself, go with the grain and come the riches and the bitches and the fame. Be in the game.
The jealous true will look good every time when we are here, Diamond. And Tupac drive pretty car. And PM friend them look good. You know, it's for all your car and I go mass on the face. I was sexy about my ass class. Oh. Oh, nobody want come test me. You know, for them to be a drive pretty car. One up party and thing, you want come down the gun. But you see, we know, you have to show a maximum respect when a blood clot ramp with the pussy walk. How we look good every time. No dollars. You know about the dollars, right? So when I talk no shit, we have to walk the walk we are talk. See it? The action speak louder than words. You know the record. Don't blood clot. Oh.
Damn. I don't care what it did. This lady needs a job in accounts receivables. Imagine her calling you saying, "Hey, you're late on your payment."
You're gonna want to pay.
What do you think? It's one of my favorite Tupac songs.
So I have pros and cons. So
the vibe. It's a vibe.
The problem with rap is and this is just in general, again, stereotyping, but oftentimes it's the way it's framed or phrased, it's very negative. But this could actually be a very positive message. It truly could be. It's just that it's framed so negative. So here's why I would go with it. If I were to summarize this song and make it positive, and I agree with the message in its positive form, not in its negative form. You don't need to turn to selling crack if you're not getting where you want to be. Okay, which is what something Tupac says.
Yeah.
The
Ever since my birth, hustling since junior high. All that stuff.
The positive message, and I'm gonna refer to a YouTube channel I watch a lot here.
Don't say Johnny Bravo, please. Don't say Johnny Bravo.
Well, you did, but I wasn't going to.
Okay.
Minority Mindset, and his name is interesting. His channel name is interesting.
Don't know it.
Yeah, you do. His channel name is interesting because he's both a minority. He's Indian.
Oh, that dude is cool.
Yeah, and I think he's it's a pun, his name, because he's a minority, but I don't think that's why he named it Minority Mindset. I think it's more because of his perspective.
Yeah, he's in the minority of the point of
view. Work hard, save your money, you'll get ahead. Right?
Yeah,
that's his mindset. So I can't think of his name, so I'm talking about two different people here. That dude, and then Warren Buffett's partner. What's his name? Charlie Munger.
Charlie Munger. Yep.
Yeah.
Charlie Munger, dude. Wow.
And I completely agree with something they both say, right? Combining it, which applies to this song. The hardest money you'll ever earn is your first 100,000 that you'll ever save. Excuse me, not earn, save. The hardest money you'll ever save is the first 100,000, which is what Charlie Munger says. Once you earn that 100,000, as long as you don't get dumb with it, and you invest it correctly, everything gets much easier.
We can both account for that.
Yes, I honestly live by that. And what Minority Mindset says, kind of the same thing. He says, if you want to get ahead in America, you got to work your ass off for 10 years. After that, it gets much easier. The money comes easier.
Yep.
The money comes easier. Your time is not as limited because you're not working so hard.